Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Tuesday, July the 1st, 2025. Now we are a few minutes before the hour, so I thought I would come here now just so we can kind of go over a few things. I did make a video last year, the year and a half ago, in regards how to complete Graham's Meat Cook. But it's very fast, so I recommend you come here before the top of every hour, just so you can kind of get settled, because once when a few people get here and the countdown stops, sometimes it takes as short as 3 to 5 minutes to complete. It's very quick, and if you're not here quick enough, you can absolutely miss it 100%. So for the newer folk, this is the exact location. What you can do is you can fast travel to Vault 76, make your way down this little hill here, and come to this location. This is Graham's Meat Cook. Okay, and of course Grahm is here. You can talk to him, you can trade with him. He does have the odd good stuff on him. He does carry bulk items, but again, there's some plans, and I have a lot of his plans. So you know, like there's colored lights, colored suitcases, etc. You can talk to him and trade with him if you so wish. All right, so once when Graham's Meat Cook gets going, some people like to come up here and go AFK for a little while. You just play these drum barrels, but there will be a point where you can play these drum barrels, and a person or two can come over here and they could turn the spits. Okay, and all you do, you just walk up to it and you just kind of turn the little spits. But all that is part of the Meat Cook, is there'll be a little bar in the top right hand corner of the screen, and we have to fill that bar. If you complete primal cuts and you get 5 primal meat, you can always put it on these little barbecues here, but you will need 5 of them. All right. There'll be animals that kind of go around. You kill the animals. You take the, I believe it's called critter chunks, and you put the critter chunks here in this little basket. There's also going to be greens that pop up. These really tall, really dark, broadleaf greens. These are one of the spots here. You go around, you pick up all the greens, and then you put them in this cooler right here. That's what they look like, actually, these little greens, okay? And then you'll have to pick up or add wood to the pile. There'll be little spoiled things like this here, and all you do is just activate it there, and basically it just cleans it, okay? And there'll be the odd fire that happens around. You just walk up to the fire, like there'll be like a little fire right here, over there. You just walk up to it and you just interact with it, and it'll put the fire out. So you see, there's not a whole lot of time. It's only like 2 minutes once when you get here. So everyone needs to get here quick. All right. And the critters like squirrels, rabbits will be all around here. Opossums. I find right along here where these rocks are down here, that's where a lot of them like to kind of hang out. Now, if you have a camp that's in this location, I know some of you do, some people do. During this event, that is no longer. You won't be able to build a camp there, FYI. And I'm just saying it because I used to have a camp there, and they eliminated that feature just during the time of this event. I did that last year. So 31 seconds. Now, this is going to go really fast, guys, and I apologize. But that was like the kind of, you know, quick and dirty way of doing it here. All right, but I just want to give you some sort of insight, so that way there you guys aren't just standing around, like especially the newer folk that don't know what to do kind of deal. But it's going to go very quick, like especially with this few people. It's going to go like blink of an eye here. So we're going to go around, pick up some greens, and put them in the green. That's what I usually kind of go for, but it's always kind of good to participate. You just walk up to these, see how they just kind of disappear. You just clean up. Okay. And here are these greens. You just go ahead and pick up the green. It doesn't count towards that little bar until you put it. So here's the greens that go right in there. Add all greens. So you see the little bar in the top right-hand corner of the screen. You see people just standing around. They don't know what to do. And that's just the way it is for a little while until you get used to it. All right, let's pull out our weapon here. So there's a little squirrel there. And so you just walk up to the squirrel. You see critter chunks has that little diamond. Okay, you can take the other things if you want, but all you need is critter chunks. And you put the critter chunks right in this little basket there, card, cherry, whatever you want to call it. Now, we don't have any primal cuts with us. As you can see how it needs 5 prime meat. Of course, we don't have any of that yet. Now, if you go after the primal cuts, the prime meat actually will spoil. So it's definitely good to do it fairly close, because they have primal cuts like happen like every 15 minutes, half an hour kind of deal. So it's always good to kind of do that. So it's going a little bit slower than I thought it was going to go, just because people are just standing around or just walking around. So let's go ahead. We're going to grab some more these greens here. I haven't seen any fires pop up yet. Let's hurry up and put these greens in here. Excuse me. There we go. Done. Just like that. It's that quick. Yeah. Sometimes it's quicker, believe it or not. I noticed some people just kind of sitting around. Let's see what we get. Steak plushie. Yo-wai ribs. Nice. Potato salad or tato salad. Sweet. Let's take a look here under item. A steak plushie. I already have that guy. A couple modules. Pretty cool. Meat cleaver. Somebody can take those. Don't really need those. Yeah, how you doing? Nice. All right. And, oh, I forgot that Shelly the Moo will have these little doo-doo droppings, and you have to clean up the doo-doo droppings. And I believe you can feed Shelly the Moo, but you need a recipe that you can only get from completing this event, okay? Or if you find it in someone's vendor, but FYI there. And I think that's pretty much it, but yeah, it's very quick. Yeah. All right. Let's take a look here. So let's go ahead and track these guys. Okay. Complete the event primal cuts. All right. So completing that event wasn't really on here. Sometimes it is. Okay. We have to complete the event. Graham's meat cook. But unfortunately, it did not pop up for us. But that's fine. We will have to do this one here, complete primal cut, so we'll stay on a server with other people, because I recommend doing that. The only real easy one that you could probably do by yourself, if you're at a decent level, is right down here in the forest. It's just in between the Green Country Lodge and the Wayward, like it's in this location right about here. Okay, that one there is fairly easy. If you're by yourself, you can probably do that one. I can do that one myself. But of course, if you're higher level, you could probably do a couple yourself, but just an FYI there. I don't see any primal cuts popping up here, so we'll stay on this server. And we'll take a look to see what's next here. Let's just... yeah, we'll head back to our camp here. I think I changed my camp location. I did, right down here. Let's go ahead down here now. Yeah, I absolutely love Graham's Meat Cook. Now, this is the event... You have the chance to get the weenie wagon. You'll never find the weenie wagon in the atomic shop. It's the weenie wagon right here, and that's the only way to get that plant is by completing that event, Graham's Meat Cook. And hopefully you guys get it, because it will possibly collect 12 canned dog food while you play the game. I did a little video on it there last year, the year and a half ago. So FYI, it's a really good camp resource to have. Just needs a wired hookup for power, of course. All right. Well, while we're waiting for that to pop up, build a floor, wall decoration, and a workshop or camp 5, so you can go ahead and claim any workshop in the map will do. Then you go ahead and you claim it, you build your floor, wall decoration, or you can just kind of build it in your camp. It's really up to you what you want to do. You can keep what you build, you can scrap what you build, whatever you want to do. Let's go to our build menu here. We're going to do it right at our camp. And again, depending on how long you've been playing the game and what you know for items, but if you don't plan on keeping it, recommend building things that don't require a lot of requirements to build. Okay, I usually go for mats and rugs. Mats and rugs we get fairly early on in game by claiming workshops, for example, and they're very cheap in players' vendors. Get yourself a couple, and most times they only cost you cloth and rubber. And cloth and rubber are items that a lot of people usually have on them. All right, we're just going to build a couple of these little troughs here. We got all kinds of steel, and again, it's up to you. You can again build something that you find useful in your camp and keep it. Definitely nothing wrong with that either. But just be careful. If you do scrap it like myself, just make sure you build it in an area where You're not going to accidentally scrap something by mistake, like a prefab. Alright, let's see what's next here. Someone at our camp. Alright. Kill Snallygaster 3. Many great spots we can find Snallygasters here and around the wasteland. Right up here, there's a 50% chance to find them up here at Kinney Corner Cabins. However, the other 50% chance is Rad Scorpions, so FY, not 100% up there. Pretty close to where we are now in Charleston. If you spawn here right at Charleston, oh nice. Spawn here right at Charleston. There'll be one right by the bridge. There'll be one a little bit further down towards the Charleston Capitol building. So 2 there altogether. If you come up here, there are the triplets this person's at here at Toxic Larry's Meet and Go. And we have the old flooded train yard down here. There'll be 6 of them down here. So that person's up there. So let's go to the flooded train yard here real quick. Again, we are in a server with people, so we're in competition with them. And we're going to kind of boogie on out of here and see what we can do. Alright, let's go. Let's lock and load this puppy here. Or someone else gets here. Unless somebody else already got here. Yeah, he's already dead. Okay. This is what I was afraid of. What happened on these servers. Oh, is that one over there? No. Yeah, there is. No, there's not. Never mind. Alright, so someone took care of all 6 of them instead of just taking the 3, but that's fine. Let's pop over here to Charleston real quick here. Try these 2 guys over here. Yeah, that's why I make these videos for the most part on private servers, because the videos would be extra long, me just running around trying to find things in the game. When you make videos, that is not, you know, a good thing. So once when you spawn here, there should be one right there. Oh, he's already dead. Of course he is. And there should be another guy down here. Let's check down here real quick. I'm assuming this guy is already dead as well. Oh, the Scorch is here. So. Oh, no, he's alive. Okay, good stuff. So this is the second one here. Alright, good stuff. Let's go someone else here really quick here. We're going to pop up here to Kitty Corner Cabins because it's only 50% chance. Maybe people, what is going on? What do you want from me? Maybe someone hasn't really made it up there just because how it's not a high chance. So there's Primal cuts popping up there now, as we can see in the top left-hand corner. Get rid of these Snallygasters here first. Primal cuts, depending on who shows up, can go fairly quickly, but should be pretty good. Nope, we're good. We are good. There's our Snallygasters again. Only a 50% chance. All right, let's run around here. So this is a spot maybe people forgot about or given up on. But it's always good. Nice. It's the last little backup to have. There you go. Snallygaster. I'm glad we got her. And there's our third guy right there. And our 4th guy should be right below us. Right there. There he is right there. Nice. Awesome possum, Jim. Let's take a look at this next one here real quick. Complete the event Primal Cuts 1. Now it will... Primal Cuts will happen all around the wasteland. There are designated locations for them. But again, here they are right here, and I recommend doing it with other people. So there's a person over here doing this one, so let's join in with these folks here. And we'll just join the event. There we go. Nice. Get that one done. Whether you started, you know, right from the beginning, or you pop in halfway, an event is an event. It's done, right? Okay? Just don't want to waste any more time with that guy. We'll save those 2 for somebody else. Somebody remembers, but yeah, challenge can be real for sure on public servers. Hopefully we get there. I don't know if I'll... Oh, okay, there we go. I don't know if I like this. Alright, okay, this is a pretty hard one right here. This is a hard spot. And all we do, we just go around and kill the enemies. Everyone chose to come to this one, I guess. It's pretty fine. And this is where you'll get your primal meat as a reward. Now there's fog crawlers that show up for this bad boy. Oh, right there. It's a fog crawler. Oh, we level up, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a good spot for fog crawlers. Nice. So I think he's got the same weapon, that person there. Isn't that funny? I think he sounds exactly the same. Yeah, he is. Got the cal. Nice. As you can see how there's the waves that are popping up at the top right-hand corner of the screen. So 4 waves altogether. And some of them will be legendary, so it's a good way to get legendary enemies as well. Myler King, he's got no chance. Nice. Oh, there's the big guy there. See him coming there? So he's a behemoth. I'll try to cripple him. Missed me. Let's try to cripple. There we go. He's going down. There we go. Complete the event primal cuts just like that. And it's pretty much the same every single time. Doesn't matter what the area you're in. Some areas are a little bit easier, as I mentioned. I find the easiest area is right over here, as I mentioned, in the forest, in between the Green Country Lodge or Flatwoods and the Wayward, like right in this area. And I believe it's usually a Deathclaw who pops up there, right, as the main boss. So FYI there. So let's see what we got. We're going to drop some. Don't really need that. Don't really need that. What else we got here? Don't really need that. Okay. Just give ourselves a little bit of breathing room. And so let's take a look at our new section here. What did we get here? Did we get... Yeah, we did. There we go. So there's our 5 prime meat. So as you can see, it has a condition bar on it. So if you wait too long, they'll spoil, turn into spoiled meat, okay? So I recommend hanging on to that, and that'll count as 1 for the Graham's Meat Cook the next hour on top of the hour. So if you have good with salt perk card, and or if you have like a refrigerator or a cooler, which reduces spoilers rate by 50%, or even that cooler refrigerator backpack mod, 50% there as well. You don't need to can it for sure. I don't think there's an option to can it, but again, just keep it as prime meat as it is, and you should be good. All right, but if you forget about it, it'll be spoiled meat. All right, this is working out quite well. Let's see what's next here, Jim. Kill human enemy 10. So many great spots we can find human enemies here in the game. Again, we're talking about cultists, blood eagles, communists. So this type of icon here for blood eagles, this type of icon here for cultists. Of course, one of the few exceptions that is down here at Point Pleasant, but we know there's about 20 cultists down here. So real squishy guys, we have the Crosshair, Lansing Manor, Oregon Cave. And there's only 3 entrances to Oregon Cave. If you're looking for a 4th one, you'll never find it. You have good old Point Pleasant, Hunter's Ridge, Twin Pine Cabins, good old Blood Eagle Alley, like they call it down here, Sludge Works, Roland's Labor Camp, Widow's Perch. Someone's running around us, gonna kill us here in a second. The Kill Box, the Pigsty, making me nervous. Clef Watch, Cutthroat Camp, Seneca Gang Camp, Bloody Franks, the Moth Home over here. There we go. Ripper Alley, not a whole lot there. Crimson Prospect, Lucky Hole Mine, that's a pretty good spot. Johnson's Acre, the Bounty, and of course our communist friends are right down here in Camp Liberty. So really all kinds of options there for you guys. It's really up to you where you want to go. All right. Let's just go to one place here. Let's pop into the kill box. We'll see. We'll try our luck here. Alright, now this is a pretty popular spot, but let's see if someone made it here yet. Nope, not yet. I'm getting goosebumps. Something is near, she says. Big bot flying that guy. Turn my light on so we can see what we're doing here. I have enough ammo and junk on me. I'm not going to bother picking up from those guys. Where are these guys at? I was going to say. Take me to your leader. Lock and load here real quick before we pop on out here. Yeah, I don't believe that. Ouch. There should be one more guy over here. Oh, he's already dead. Of course he is. There we go. Just enough. Perfect. Oh, one more dude over there. Forgot about him. Wonder if we can get him out here. There we go. Nice. We cleaned this nice little area out here. Just perfect, actually. Alright, let's see what's next here. So, wolf ribs to an NPC vendor 1. So, wolf ribs is a simple recipe we automatically learn by picking up wolf meat. Okay? So, let's take a look at that real quick here. So, we can find some wolves in a couple of great spots here. If you get on a server where there is an event called Leader of the Pack, there's 3 packs of wolves. This is pretty awesome. Once when you complete Leader of the Pack, there'll be a wolf horde that pops up usually in around this location, like right when you're done, right? So it's a pretty good spot, pretty good way to do that. North of Grahm, there's a little lookout up there. It's kind of an unmarked location. There are, I would say 8 times out of 10, there are about 5 or 6 wolves that pop up there. So just an FYI there. Of course, we have good old Autumn Acre Cabins, which is right over here. There's 6 of them right over here. Pretty good spot for there. And of course, we'll come across the odd wolf horde here and there. But again, this is some pretty reliable spots. Let's go to Autumn Acre Cabins here. I'm thinking they're going to be dead, but all we need is 1, okay? All we need is 1 wolf for this. That's all we need is the 1 wolf meat. Oh, and these guys are still here. Wow, I'm surprised at that. And let's take care of this guy right here. So again, all we need is 1 wolf. We're going to save the other wolves for other people, okay? Let's get up on this thing here. So again, let's say you're a brand spanking new player. You say, Jim, I don't own wolf ribs. I don't know that recipe. And all you have to do is any wolf at all that you kill, walk up to it, see raw wolf meat, you pick that up like that, burp, and you will learn wolf ribs just like that automatically, okay? And that's with most recipes here in game. You learn automatically by picking up the meat from animals or by harvesting, you know, vegetables such as corn and razor grain. So now that we have our raw wolf meat here, get her to the top here. There we go. Now the most important part is we have to cook the wolf ribs, right? So any cooking station will do. The one at your camp, the one at a train station, down at the mall, what have you. It's really up to you. Let's pop into Grafton Station here, one of my go-to spots. We're going to leave these other guys here for other people. Just try to be courteous. That's what I recommend to people. Just try to be courteous instead of like clearing out the entire area. Now, eventually it will get cleared out, but yeah, just try to be courteous to other people. Because we're all trying to do the same thing. Make it a little bit easier on ourselves. For ourselves. Alright, so again, the most important part is we have to cook it. If you try to sell the raw wolf meat as is, it's not going to work. Okay, so any cooking station will do. Go ahead and go craft here. Go all food. And there's our wolf ribs. Again, a simple recipe you automatically learn by picking up raw wolf meat. It's that simple. So let's go ahead and craft it here. Back out. And if we check our pet boy now, there's our wolf ribs. And what do we have to do with the gym? Sell wolf ribs to an NPC vendor once. So that means any robot vendor at any train station on the map. Any robot vendor down at the White Spring Mall. Okay. We can use the north entrance. You can use the front door entrance. It's just an additional loading screen to get down to the mall. We have vendor bought resin up here at Pleasant Valley Ski Resort. We have the old Sunny Top Twins here and Foundation. Vendor bought Phoenix over here at Watoga Shopping Plaza. We have our old buddy vendor bought Bob, our old pal, right down here in the church in Flatwoods. We have the Duchess up here in the Wayward. Now, if you are a ghoul like myself, you will need a disguise to get in there. For whatever reason. Of course, we have the brand new guys over here at Fisherman's Rest, the Fisherman and Captain Raymond Clark. They're also NPC vendors. Grahm is an NPC vendor, okay, as well as traveling merchants. So all kinds of options there for you guys for traveling merchants. All right, let's go trade.
If you have supplies,
I don't know why it does that. It's doing that for a while. It's so annoying. All right, so we'll go over here. We're going to go food and drink. We're going to go all the way to the bottom. Wolf ribs. Sell it to him. There we go. Sell wolf ribs to an NPC vendor. One done. Just like that. Pretty awesome. Alright, good stuff. Alright, we'll take a look at the last one here. Collect caps 250. So again, as you guys have been noticing, a couple of different ways we can go about and do this. You can go on a server such as myself, and you can wait for people to go to your camp and buy things from your vendor, and you can see how that's been counting. Definitely works, but again, that could take a little while depending on what you have for sale or if people even buy things for you. Okay, the next thing is the one that I usually recommend to people is complete a bunch of events and quests. So we did get some caps from completing Graham's Meat Cook as well as Primal Cuts. That's another way to get some caps that way. That's the way I usually recommend. That should get you to learn the events and kind of go around and do them at the same time. Another thing you can do is you can go around the wasteland and pick up weapons and armor and sell them to NPC vendors. I have a couple great spots here. Run right down here in Welsh. There's all kinds of mole miners down here. I would say there's about 8 weapons just laying around in general. Don't worry about being overweight, okay, because you don't have to fast travel because there's a train station right there. It's a really good spot. And the other good spot is up here in Morgantown. Again, all kinds of scorched. If you call in collision course, again, all kinds of more scorched, more weapons and armor. Don't worry about your carry weight because you have a Morgantown station right there, so FYI. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that here. Go down to Welsh. We're actually going to spawn in Welsh Station. This part here is probably going to take the longest of everything that we've done so far. We'll have to pick some weapons up. You can do the same thing with chems if there's some chems that you don't want. You know, if you're overloaded on stim packs or whatever, or diluted stim packs, you can sell them to an NPC vendor that way. Alright, so let's go ahead here. We're going to take care of these guys here. Am I stuck down here? I am. Miss me. There we go. Just run up to them and just go around and transfer all kind of thing. There we go, just like that. Go right up here. Now we were here not that long ago, but there's usually 3 weapons laying up here, and unfortunately we were here not that long ago, and oh wow, all right, okay, where am I looking at here? Oh, he's already dead. Looks like he's looking at me, but I guess not. He's having a sleepy time, aren't you, bud? And And yeah, it'll slow you down because you are overweight, but my brood mother following us there. You know, there's usually a weapon over here as well. But that's all been gone because I picked them up there not that long ago. Usually some weapons in here as well, but I don't suspect them being here either. No, that's fine. Now, if you haven't played the game for a while, you will notice that the drop rate for weapons and armor has been reduced. There's nothing wrong with your game. It's just that that's the way that Bethesda has it now. Just keep missing them there, see that? And just go around picking everything up. Eventually, you'll be picking up some weapons from these guys. I don't even bother with those plans there. I've known them for quite some time. Combat shotgun, there we go, that's a nice one. That's a real nice one. Could be a robot over here. Oh, lock and load, Jim. This is a nice little bullet eater here. Of course, we used a lot of it during, sometimes there's some weapons up here as well. Now, someone could have came here recently as well and picked up everything around here. Now, every time you do come here in Welsh, I recommend you come over to this wreckage. Now, again, it's not here because somebody or myself had picked it up recently. All kinds of great stuff in there, like electronic parts, very useful items. There's usually one in this bathtub. And I wouldn't even bother wasting a carry weight booster just because via that train station, there's no point wasting all that stuff. Okay, shooting him from way up there, isn't he? Oh, you see there's a weapon in here as well. Usually it's just a knife or something. If you're real lucky, it'll be a war drum. Yep, stand right in the fire, Jim. Collect caps, there we go. And as I mentioned, going around killing enemies, enjoying the game, having some fun. Just go around, because we do get caps off of enemies now. I've seen as low as 2 or 3 and as high as 12 per enemy. So that's another thing you can do. Just kind of go around. Didn't take any time at all, as you saw there. But I still like to kind of show you this little method. So this is a good solid method. You can server hop this several times, and if you're lower level, get yourself some well-deserved caps. Now, there are a couple of things that you can help yourself with. Under perk cards, we do have the perk card called Hard Bargain. It used to be a 3-star, but it's a 1-star now. And Hard Bargain will stack with, if you go under 8 here, it's called Grape Mentat. You see better barter rates for 10 minutes, so that will stack together. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy here, see what we get. Again, just go into your weapons section. As you can see, based on the condition, depends on how many caps you get, but piped weapons will not give you a whole lot. But as you can see, like 24 caps for that guy. And lots of great stuff down here. Combat shotguns. I don't think we've got the crossbow down here. But even these gauntlets are not too bad either. Some gauntlets can fetch for about 20 caps each. Some primal cuts popping up there again. And I think it's every 15 minutes or half an hour or 20 minutes or something like that for primal cuts. There we go. Somebody can chew that for a little while.
Welcome, citizen.
And just go ahead and you can sell all the stuff. Now, I already have a lot of mods for this stuff. I don't use it anymore, so I'm just going to sell it. Somebody, I'm sure, will find it useful. Alright, just like that. But as you saw, that 250 didn't take us any time at all to do. I think we're done. We are, just like that. Pretty awesome. Nice. Let's see where we have the primal cuts here. Now, look, see, there's a primal cut right there this person's at. And that one there, I would say, will probably be the easiest, especially if you're lower level. That's a pretty good spot. Alright, let's go into our camp here, if I can remember where I put it. We'll take a look at Weapon of the Day. So that's not too bad. 2 little events there, going after some weapons. Actually a pretty good time. Alright, weapon of the day here. That's the one I've been using the last couple of days. Go to our weapons workbench here. Now, a lot of you people like the 50 cal machine gun. This one in particular, I had to get from my low level. Because my higher level there had just, got rid of it a long time ago. But Mr. Richardson, this is his favorite weapon. And it's awesome, the final word. In order to get the final word, you can get it for free, actually. But you have to complete the Beckett quest line. And I actually have that here on my channel. I just make it with my low level guy. And you can check those videos out if you so wish. They're all time-stamped, etc. There's only a couple mods for this guy: standard receiver, heavy barrel, and presidential paint. This presidential paint I've had for quite some time off a previous scoreboard or season pass. I think it may have been a scoreboard from back in the day. But as you can see, it is a fantastic paint for this weapon. It's absolutely fantastic. 74 damage, 50 cal. Automatic. It does have the rapid fire on it. Yeah, it's pretty good. 50% armor penetration, plus 25% weapon speed, and reloading gain plus 500 to all resistances. Pretty awesome weapon. And of course, it is considered a heavy gun, but a lot of that's going to be changing here very soon. So under strength, we have Master Heavy Gunner, Expert Heavy Gunner, all maxed out. We have Lock and Load, it's a good one. Bullet Shield. And down here in Lock 1 Gun Army. So those are some good ones. Those are all probably going to be changed here in a few months. Legendary perk cards, these don't change for me. They stay the same. And as you can see, they're all maxed out, and I'm very happy with them. Nope. Alright, there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members: Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, Drew, Andrew, Demon, Confoundedbridge, Wade Warner, John DJ59, Picker, Rescue, Trentno, Tony Watson, Jay Flo, Felix the Cat. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.